God, don't expect anything from the inquest, from that autopsy, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever that has happened today is still what I've said before. Nothing good will come out of that autopsy, and nothing good actually came out of it. Nothing good actually came out of it.
What is Baba's mood?
Yeah, he's moved because I was actually sitting in front of him. But I will say something here. There is a lot of fraud and justice for Mohbad. A lot of fraud, a lot of lies, deceit in this year for him. And they all knew what they were doing. My own opinion, my take. Oh yeah, they all knew what they were doing. About that autopsy, about that result, they read it. So they should stop all these lies and gimmicks that they are doing. Anyway, I purposely came just
Sam Jojo, sorry to interject you. Yeah? We cannot say that we've seen the results. You understand? What I can tell you for free is that I'm looking for that record on Temi's platform some time ago. They were talking about chemical being injected in Mohbad's body in the morgue and stuff like that. Long time.
There is no chemical. There is no chemical.
Hold on.
According to okay.
Yeah, remember there was a time that they were saying that the pathologist from the new side forgot something in Mohbad's body and he has to come back, right? Do you remember that period when the
actually. Yeah, but I actually can't remember.
And our class was talking about it that day, and we were analyzing that chemical in woman's body. If one can still detect one or two things, you understand? But the thing is, who are these people working with? We're able to get access to the morgue and stuff like that. So it could be. I don't think anyone would have tampered or seen the result before today, to be honest.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is this: whatever the result that was read today. The result that was read today on what more, like I take it, which is so yeah, don't let us argue. The result that was read today.
Evidence, Mr. Joe. What if Yalo come back like with the job they have done?
But did you hear the voice note and hear Mohbad say it like a
all the sort of questions. You understand? It's because of no way we go there and record and all of that. I'm looking for it.
You know what? Like that, I will quickly. I'm about leaving now. The doctor from Perez.
Well, are you at the Corona Inquest?
Yeah, I'm at the Inquest. I just left the Inquest now. Yeah.
Okay, I have one update.
But it was
you break lower.
They had the break, but I'm not interested in anything again. The doctor have actually said what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
But yeah.
Were you guys able to ask? Was you guys able to ask questions?
The doctor confirmed that it was actually brought in bed and motive is setting. But we were going to be long. Collapse in it. Because it's fine if any collapse now. We only want to down in Silara. If you go to the setting, like the kind of remote that setting, that way, any 3 hours before, when you balance to pay, but on one in traffic, can you get on one call?
Can you please speak English for the non-Yoruba?
Okay, I should speak English. Okay, sorry. So what the doctor was saying was like, when the doctor checked to confirm if the remote was actually set in, to confirm when they brought in Mohbad. He said it was the nurse that was actually attending to them. Then he came down. It was the first story building. He came down. So while he was attesting to the body, he was asking them questions. What happened to him? And one of them said, there were about 4 guys. So he said, one of them said he collapsed. Okay. So he was checking. He checked his heartbeat. He checked, their telescope. What is kilometer? He checked. He was not seeing any sign of life in him, and he asked them question. How many? You said this guy just collapsed. He's not saying it. They said blah blah blah. That was a nurse. And I asked him what happened. They said it was actually a nurse that gave him injection, and at that point of injection, he reacted. He was convulsing. He was having goosebumps. Blah blah blah. So he said he did CPR. He checked. He was just giving his own medical term, just to kind of like try to revive him. So when he said he checked his palm also, and he confirmed that the palm is already pale, like and he said when you bring some when you see some that sign like that, means that person just not he died about 3 hours ago. Not that he just died, that he just collapsed and you're just bringing him in. He said he checked his eyes. He tried to open his teeth. That the teeth is already closed to the point where like it was stiff like a wood. Like they cannot open it. And all these signs cannot prove that this person just collapsed and they are just bringing him in. That he might have died. He said this person you brought in died about 3 hours ago. He told them, and they were like,
3 hours or more.
Yeah, you know, you can't put more, but you know that 3 hours ago means more, or that 3 hours can be a day, can be 20 hours. You understand? But whatever that they have checked had proved to them that this person had died 3 hours ago. Do you understand? Contradicting to what they just said, that he just collapsed and they were bringing him in. So at that point, they were explaining it was in a traffic, they carry bike, they put in neighbor's car, blah 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 blah. So everything, and that was what the doctor confirmed. This guy was brought in dead, and the body, locomotive and every other thing. It's about 3 stages, and all those 3 stages had already set in. Locomotive, everything had actually set in to prove this guy not just died. That's died about 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago could be more, could be 5 hours, could be 10 hours, could be a day. You understand? And the doctor confirmed that. And also, the driver also came and the driver gave the details of everything that happened. Yes,
sorry, was that the first hospital or the second hospital? Perez?
The Perez, the doctor came from Perez. I think the other hospital, the doctor is not available.
He didn't come. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, from Perez Hospital.
So, before you continue, sorry. Did the doctor talk about any cuts or any kind of blood? Or
he said he saw like a wound, but that when he now looked at it, like this kind of a thing is not even. This is what you said you called the nurse for. Even the doctor was kind of like, this kind of a wound, and this is what you call the nurse for. Do you understand? Because the kind of wound the Mohbad sustained cannot bring any nurse. They cannot take him to any hospital because the doctor also proved that this kind of wound, they need to become tetanus. You don't understand that kind of a wound that it's just like a scratch. Do you get? So the doctor also he said he saw it, and when he saw it, he was like, this is the reason why you called the nurse to come and inject him. Blah, blah. He was questioning them, but you know, he said it was only one person that was talking, and what the person was saying was just giving a different answer to whatever he was asking. But he performed, he did everything, and he confirmed that he was actually brought in dead, and it was 3 hours ago, not as they claimed. And another thing, when he was when he came.
Sorry, don't vex, please. So the doctor basically is saying that he didn't see any blood whatsoever. He only saw a cut. Is that what he's saying?
He only saw a cut. He did not see any blood. No, he saw a cut. But
that's strange.
I think there was a fresh blood, nothing. But he saw. But the kind of cut, the wound he saw did not require for them to call a nurse. It's as simple as that. It does not require for them to call a nurse. So that then said, what else? He said he noticed that the body was wet. So maybe they actually was because okay, now let's say this. You claim he just collapsed, and while he collapsed, you were trying to revive him, you were pouring water on him. Abi? That was why you were kind of like rushing him to the hospital. And when they came to the hospital was confirming that this person had actually died 3 hours ago or more. So what is the game of they pouring water on him? Was it to preserve the body? See, this G for him is just a mystery, and kind of like it's a mystery. To me, it's like a mystery, and the only thing. Okay, yeah, the driver can confirm what happened. That when how did they start? He said when they called him, so he came, he got there. So when he got there, he picked Mohbad and the wife, and the wife, and the son, and who else? One of them, they went to one place at Wunmi. So he said when they got there, by the time Mohbad came out, Mohbad and Wunmi started having arguments. It was not from the house. Do you understand? Not from the house. It was when they got to a particular place, maybe where they met the rest of the artists. Do you understand? It was there they started having arguments, issues. But the problem is this: the driver does not understand Yoruba, so most of their conversation we said in Yoruba. So it was only kind of like you know that these people are fighting, that they were insulting themselves. All those they were kind of like. So when they got to IKD, Ikorodu, Mohbad went for the show and he came back. I think it was he said soldier, policeman, and everyone were there. They escorted him into the car, and he explained the sitting arrangement. He said he was at the front, the driver, somebody, but he does not know the person's name, was sitting in the front, and that person is short. So I guess that was Darusha, because Darusha is very short. So Darusha was sitting beside the driver. In the middle was Mohbad, Wunmi, and his friend. And I guess that his friend was Prime Boy, according to what the driver was saying. And he said 2 more people were sitting at the back. So those 2 people, I don't know. Maybe it is Spending or Adura, but 2 people were at the back. So he said by the time
Spending and Oji.
maybe Adura, maybe. I don't know. Okay. So he said when they were about to go. Okay, let me just continue my comment. So he said by the time they wanted to.
1 second, please. Lagata, can you put yourself on a big screen, please? Sorry to interject you, Sam Jojo. Lagata, put yourself on yourself on the big screen. Yourself on a big screen, not me.
He explained that while they were there, the policeman, soldier, they escorted Mohbad from the stage into the car. So while they got into the car, some guys came there. They wanted power, so they wanted to collect money. So Mohbad was like, "No, I will not give you money." He will start making trouble with them. We will fight them. We will do this. So his friend was not telling that no, he wanted to come down. They were telling him not to come down. That Mohbad should not come down. This and that, blah blah blah. So he said he tried to speak to Mohbad. Now to Mohbad, you can't fight with these people. Just leave them. What if they go and eat you with juju or something? So that he was the one locking the car. That Mohbad tried to open it, he will lock it. He tried to open it, he will lock it. So at the point, he came down. He said he will open the door. He will spit on the floor. He will close the door as if a little bit drunk. Maybe he said maybe he's acting as if he was drunk. So at that point too, Mohbad and Wunmi started another fight that they were kind of like insult, that it was even more than what happened when they were coming. So that the fight, that we quickly grabbed his neck, like hold his close back. Mohbad didn't hit Wunmi anyway. Mohbad, man, she don't do this, do that. He was actually pleading with Mohbad. Mohbad now took offense. Mohbad was eating that his friend, but you know the driver cannot really say the name of the friend, but he was eating the friend. So while he was eating the friend, that the friend did not retaliate to Mohbad. That he did not retaliate. That the friend did he point Mohbad? He said no. He was in the car. That such things not because Mohbad was trying to eat that his friend. So he now said another thing that while he was punching, while he tried to punch that his friend, that the glass actually broke, but that Mohbad sustained a wound, but the wound was not that much. That he saw blood stain on the carpet of the car. But he said when they left the show, they got home. That all of them in that car slept in that house. That he actually used his car. He parked in front of Mohbad's gate. In front of the house, he parked in front of Mohbad's gate. That everybody in that car slept in that car. Darusha, according to the description, he said the person is so definitely is Darusha. All of them slept in the house. So he said in the morning, where he was trying to call them, nobody could pick up the phone. That he had to wait till around 11 that the wife now came out, which is Wunmi. Wunmi came out. He said, "Are you just coming?" He said, "No, that he actually slept here. That he could not go because of the broken glass." Muna said that sorry, that okay, that they will fix the car. That Muna went inside. They said they have actually spoken to somebody at Ladipo. They transferred money for the glass to be fixed. So he left around what time? He said he left. So when he left, he went to Ladipo to fix the car. That was on Monday at the year. So he went to Ladipo to fix the car. He said on Tuesday somebody called him that he should go and report himself to the police station. That number just called. Go and report at the police station. That he was like telling him like, what kind of who just called me? You understand? That number called again. That he should go and report. He should go and report himself to the station. So he said maybe hours after, I think around I'm not getting that time correctly. I think in the morning we have the time because they were writing it down. I don't have time to write anything down. So they said they now called him that Mohbad is dead. That he could not believe it. That the person I just saw yesterday, that he now telling me that he's dead, blah blah blah. So that was how he found out that was around. On Tuesday, he said around 9. 9 on Tuesday morning, around 9, that the called him that he should go and report himself to the station, blah blah blah. So I think that was around that 9 that they called him. That is, maybe his Oga called him that Mohbad is dead. Around 9. So he now said around 12 or something. That somebody now called him again. Now checked online. That he now saw it on Facebook. The person that he carried yesterday was dead. So that he could not believe that. So that was just a submission. And they asked him questions about was it true that he packed the car, that he wanted to throw the baby?
Kami Jojo.
Yeah.
9
Yes, that was what the driver said. Yes.
So why not so I did 2 o'clock? You want it to
on the 12, yeah. God bless you. God bless you. So it was, according to what we saw today, it was actually Leva actually told us the whole truth. So he said they called him around 9 a.m. in the morning, that about at 5. That was like, I could not believe. So around 12, he said he now saw it on Facebook that Mo had actually died. So another thing, he now asked him the question that was it true that they, at the point they stopped the car that Mohbad wanted to throw the child into the lagoon? He said nothing ever happened. That something like that never happened. And he said something again. He said that midnight of the day they went to the show, on Sunday, 3 a.m. on Monday, you understand? That some of them were sleeping in the car, that they came to come and hit the window of the car. They came to wake him up around 3 o'clock. No. The driver should take them to the pharmacy. They went to go and buy that. They are looking for drugs. They now said no, that he cannot take his car. That he doesn't have fuel in the car. That was around 3 o'clock. Midnight. You understand? When they got home, they said they got home around 1. So he said around 3 a.m. they came to knock the car that they should take them to the nearest pharmacy. They said they doesn't have fuel. So he said they actually went to take Mohbad's car that they tried to start it. At the end of the day, they can't start. So they took Mohbad's car to go and buy drugs that midnight.
Wow.
But he did not see Mohbad. He left. He did not see Mohbad.
Oh my God.
He left.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
So huge.
So we need the CCC of this guy is very important too.
Like I said before, I told you before, nothing will come out of the autopsy. And yeah, you have it. I think before tomorrow, by Monday, if possibly they can have it today, I'm not sure, but before Monday, everything will be out. And even what the pathologists and the Pythagoras don't call any. The pathologists don't look for Pythagoras anyway.
Pythagoras don't look like
but it's funny. It's funny, and to be honest, you need to ask questions. Yeah, huge lot of questions. Huge lot of questions. I got tired. I just had that. The doctor have actually said what I wanted to hear. So what do I need to cross-examine? I don't need to ask the doctor any questions. I don't think I didn't fit to ask any questions. So that's why I left. So they should be done from now anyway.
This Sam Larry, did they get to ask Sam Larry?
Yeah. It was virtual. Yeah. Sam Larry was there also, and it was actually virtual. It became virtual, and they asked him a lot of questions. But the thing is this: I'm not interested in Sam Larry. I can give you a summary of everything they asked him anyway. But am I interested in it? No, I am not interested in it. So, because I wasn't paying attention to it, but they asked about the beating, the bullying, and every other thing. But the most important thing is the autopsy was read today. And according to what they said, it is let me remember the English that was said. Unconfirmed, Abby. Yeah.
They said uncertain.
Remember, maybe uncertain. Uncertain. Because uncertain. And you know why they said that? Because the first one was inconclusive. So if they should use inconclusive again, you people will ask questions. Do you understand? You people will ask questions. So that's why we use uncertain. So maybe they say it's still coming. I think they have to fix a date for you to come back again, to come and explain everything, blah blah blah. Because they actually came with a manual, handout. He actually came with a handout of the summary, the first autopsy, his conclusion, his submission, and his conclusion, his submission, and everything. So everything. So it's all details. Maybe at the end of the day, we will have a copy, or the copy will be published, and we can buy one at the top. But let me just round up now. I think I want to go. Maybe I can join your life later on. But let me just round up now.
Thank you.
Please,
Let me just quickly.
Thank you.
The driver.
Adama, hold on, Adama, hold on. Mute. Please.
Wait, I want to say something.
No, mute. No, wait. I want us to relax our brain. Just wait. Mute. Lagata. Mr. Lagata. Are you there, please? Easy love. Just want to break in transmission sound.
Breaking
transmission sound. Breaking transmission.
Okay.
Larry.
Adam, I'm sorry.
Just hold on.
In the case of Larry, ordinary Larry.
This is the advert that you did not pay for. You get a padaki. Tell us all. All right.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Adama, yeah, carry on.
We don't finish now.
We don't finish. Hey, Joy, power tap profusely. Over 600, over 500 watching. Please help us power tap, please. Help us power tap. Thank you.
600, almost 700. Low watch you.
Hey, Joy, power tap. Hey, Joe.
Mr. Yomi, don't tell you I want to see Mr. Yomi.
I want to tell you, can't get it.
Give you final. Oh my gentle be couple. The truth is,
everybody now. I want to talk something. Everybody do something. I go drop everybody now.
No verse.
If I verse now. The thing they say, the driver has already removed all of them. They are nyash outside. Say na then talk, say nurse go there 2 p.m. Abi Tuesday. Nurse treated Mohbad. I'm on 3 p.m. Abi. Now driver say around 9 o'clock a.m. They call him, say make he go report himself for police 14 when you know around 9 o'clock a.m. Tuesday. Very early in the morning. And the driver removed their nyash again, talk, say around 3 o'clock midnight. That same Sunday when they come, when all of them talk, say all of them, Darosha say he leave the house, he go for your house. Spending, say he waka. Everybody say no stay for that house. The driver talks, all of them sleep for that house. And around 3 o'clock a.m. they come wake up, say they won't go buy medicine. Which medicine where they won't go buy? That's midnight. Where they won't go take buy medication. This driver information is very, very vital. This driver information now. This driver, even though there are some things that like they meet up with their own, but with his own time, everything is just equal. Plus the doctor's own again, by saying Mohbad's teeth are already locked. You claim the person just collapsed and his teeth cannot open again, nothing, the palm don't cool, everything. Mohbad by on Monday. I swear this autopsy, this uncertain or certain or whatsoever they bring for us today, the person will go do that, we can't give us nonsense today. For over 18 months. We have been waiting for this autopsy. They can't give us rubbish today. Nathan go fire that person first to do that kind of thing. Mohbad buy on Monday. With all the explanation, Mohbad buy on Monday. These people are not saying the truth. Nathan go fire them.
Thank you very much, Adama.
They pay me.
No, hi. Just calm down.
Sorry, can I talk quickly? Because I want to tell Mr. Yomi something.
Okay,
Mr. Yomi, good morning, everybody. Mr. Yomi, I think at this critical time, we need the full forensics for the driver. I get something from what
Sam Jojo said. He said the driver said they called him at 9 something on Tuesday morning. That Mohbad pie. You see,
no, you don't need forensic again. You have testified on oath. You understand, typically. You don't need forensic for the driver again. He knows who called him, and any one of them that come out to say is lying. So what you people should understand is that the advantage of this kind of a driver is now for the prosecutor to look for who he or she is going to use as a witness when they finally get the video evidence of how Mohbad was spied. So the government has already played, a neutral role. They've charged the case to court, and the case is already going on. So anybody they arrest now, they will just bundle them and add them to the charges, and maybe that one will face the high court. You understand? So no need to do the full forensic again. He know he was there. He carried them. He know when they called him. He knows the difference between 9 a.m. and if he was not called 9 a.m. that means he will be there when they carry him back to hospital. So he was not there. So that means any time they called him was after he had left the place. So he knows what he's saying. You understand? It's when they say
another thing I want you to keep pause. They said the lawyers, they said the driver, according to Sam Dodo, the driver said they called him at midnight, 3 a.m. in the morning or 3:30 to come and take them to pharmacies, to go to pharmacy for medication or something. You see, the driver is actually.
Wunmi and Spendi also argued. Wunmi and Spendi also argued about going to pharmacy, where Wunmi said, I didn't even know you Spendi follow them to the pharmacy.
Mr. Yomi, what time did Spending and them go to the pharmacy? What time was the driver call? Driver, yes, Nita. You see, I don't know. But Spending is but driver need 3:30 a.m.
Exactly.
She driver here to be what they be there.
Driver here, but to save right now at the same time.
Will they use it is another thing. So when the only time all these things will be useful is when the government, the police are able to the police will bring out the full video. Hello, call it. Trust me, Panti will do it. We just need some political authority to do about what I look of you must because Emi Onigba. I don't just have to say, oh, you might go and paragbe. Nibo to let you hello. To the job about town you bashe. I want to do a lot to shidasi. So I when they match what you agree with Ejaki Pantishe. Tipanti Batishe come go video. Kill us a watch is toku. How will be small effects of a case here? 3 seconds, extension video, you daddy. So, if the Balaton support was shaking, they will find it out. But it's not something that you'll be expecting hurry response. Like Kamawasi live every day. Kamawasi people to share the vibe. Emma play game. Emma play on Mohbad. Emma come back and share. Emma play on Mohbad. Emma worry. Suddenly, breaking news. As we speak now, Susu person has been detained and charged for Susu Kiniko. Into the level to garden. Bobo away to one case here. Wala mafejo suluke. Motin daru ko fun yin lena ogbo yin ogbo. Awon yen lo wa lórí pé kolorun mi pa. Ọlọ́pàá tó wà l'Abuja. Tó jẹ́ pé ojú ẹ̀ wà regular pẹ̀lú Nigerian police lọ́wọ́ yìí is involved. Activist tó fẹ́ jẹ́ president tẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo yẹn ni máa sọ fáṣíwájú. Eléyìí fẹ́ lò fi bá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yìí jẹ́ ní ọ̀gá. Ẹni wọn pa ẹni tó pa Mohbad wọ́n fẹ́ lo kiri kéésì Mohbad fi destroy gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì gbogbo ẹni máa pariwo. Nígbà tí wọ́n bọ́ra mi sí òwò níwájú asọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ò ní gbọ́rọ̀ sí mi lẹ́nu. Èmi wájú ọmọdé ni. Mo ń sọ ọ̀tọ̀ ṣáà gọ́ọ̀ ni àmọ́ bóyá lọ. At the end of the day, whatever the case may be, I can put in normal right pressure, political solution on my own. Àti lọ́yà tó ṣe kí gbogbo ẹ̀ lé wọn pa nù ìjọba yìí aṣíwájú ẹ̀ lé wọn àwọn ilé ìfẹ́ bàjọba yẹn like government yìí rárá. They want to destroy your government and cut next governor tó fẹ́ jẹ next ìlànà ẹ̀ ṣe mí. Tí yẹn gọ́ọ̀bá ti mọ̀ kó ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jẹ governor next kọ́ ìtìbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ ba nǹkan jẹ́ kó tó dìgbà yẹn táìmù tẹ́ tí family aṣíwájú tó máa wá ṣèwà sọ wípé àwọn lọ́n ṣe. Ẹ má fún wọn láyè ẹ tètè ṣe jáde kẹgbẹ́ ẹni tó pa Mohbad jáde kẹ support public ohun tẹ́ mi máa sọ òní jù ẹ lọ ọ̀hún lè fọ́ èmi bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà wọ́n fẹ́ ọkọ̀ mi máa èmi to the end ìdájọ́ wà lórí ẹ̀ àjọ lẹ́nu lùlù ni àjọ wà ń wọ̀n bá oníkálukú àjọ lẹ́nu I just need more people around me kò ń ṣe àwọn tó ń ṣe wèrè lórí social ẹ má fà àwọn yẹn lẹ̀ ẹ̀yin gidi tẹ́ wà ayé jẹ́ ká máa bá lọ a máa rí justice ẹni pé ṣé driver to one see, show you any to buy. Share the driver so to. Ẹni pé àwọn tó kù bàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yọwọ́ kúrò pé ọmọ kéèsì tí wọ́n ti ní àwọn wèrè offline táwọn náà ń jà lórí ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe pàkó jókòó sórí social media ìjọba tó fẹ́ dọ̀tí náà wọ́n kò fẹ́ wàhálà ẹ máa jẹ́ ká jára wa o ká máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ṣe social media àwọn ọkọ̀ bàtọ̀ yẹ pé political solution ni òun nìyẹn máa múlẹ̀ lórí ibi tó dé a máa fi wèrè pọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ ni ó tọ́ mo ti rán sọ fún yín ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbó tọrọ kò sí tọkọ mi I'm not after anybody but whoever pay Mohbad should pay ewúro gbẹ́jọ́ wèrè driver sọnsìn lóru 9 o'clock nọ́ọ̀sì lóhun tírìtì ẹ̀kọ́ wọ nọ́ọ̀sì tó kọ́kọ́ parọ́ yẹn lásán wọn náà kọ́ lọ forí ṣọ́ọ̀gì gbogbo ìtì ẹ̀kọ́ gentle spending tó bá ṣọ́ra wọn máa dìkọ́ tí ò ṣe tẹ̀lé lórí ọ̀gbẹ́ni pátá sọ̀rọ̀ kò sí ọ̀tọ̀ fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. àdúrà na your brother you go still get your career speak your truth before you allow your mother to ruin your life. ṣé mọ̀ sí tí ò síbẹ̀ tó lọ fún 10 years òun ló máa ṣe kó lọ́ máa ṣe kókó favour òun lórí èlò ọ̀gbẹ́ni sọ̀rọ̀ sọta kò sọ tó bá ti lọ́wọ́ nu kó ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àfitọ́ ẹ̀ kó lọ́wọ́ nu ẹ̀ ni tó bá ti lọ́wọ́ bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ síta public máa dúró tiẹ̀ ẹ̀ ọ̀ lè ṣe ọkọ fún ẹ mọ́ kéèrà bá rìn àti àwọn tó fọwọ́ kọ ẹ̀ lọ pẹ́ndì bẹ̀ kọ́ máa tẹ̀ káwọn máa sẹ́nà àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà wèrè kan kọ́ máa sọ pé kíláà kọ́ máa tọ̀ yín pé ọ máa help yín ìdààmú láyé lánàá mi ṣe jù ẹ rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ní future pẹ̀lú wèrè tẹ́ ń ṣe gbogbo ayé public ti dá sí ara wọ everybody wọlé sínú ẹ̀ ẹ máa wo tí ń yàrá go on.
So that the driver is saying some kind of truth, and even I believe that driver knows what actually happened in that 3 a.m. but he's not going to open his mouth to say it, right? And the fact that they're texting the driver on Tuesday morning to say go and report to the police, I think at that time they were trying to figure out who they're going to nail on this thing that happened to Mohbad. That is why. So maybe the driver now, before maybe he was like, hell no, I'm not going to go down for this. That's when they now shift to Prime Boy. Okay, but me, I know the driver actually know what happened in that 3 a.m. but he doesn't want to say that. No. That's what I believe.
Mr. Yomi, me, I always come with a question. Now, with what we've heard from this driver, the driver has made it clear to us that they called him around 9 a.m., right? He said Mohbad was dead. And if the nurse is saying she came into the house to treat Mohbad, could we then say the narrative that people have about the nurse treating Adura, rather Mohbad, is that a possibility based on what we've just heard now?
Wait, let me correct you. No, 9 a.m. is when they actually told him to go and report to the police. They now told him in the afternoon, around 2 to 3, that Mohbad is dead. Okay?
So they told him at 9 a.m. to go report to the police. Report what exactly?
Exactly. That's what he didn't know what to.
It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. At 9 a.m. It's still saying the same thing that somebody died and it's homicide matter. Then you are part of the. So it's still the same thing. And we are not going to raise the fact that at the president, at the governor, at everybody should know that Adura, who was an eyewitness, said anybody that claimed to see Mohbad past 12 on the 11th is lying. Nobody has ever said that is not true. And if that is coming, which government or police will make us to look like a fool? We need to understand this because all of you are cowards and not ready to take to the street. Now, driver said the same thing. And some people are still trying to use Ashwaju's name to cover. Ashwaju does not support murderers. He's not in the know of this. They just want to destroy the Baba's government. And we have to scream out and let them know that you cannot use your own stuff to destroy somebody's political journey or history. Whatever the case may be, as we speak now, the truth is too clear and glaring. If the nurse, even if the driver said by 4 p.m., they confirmed to him about bite, forget about it. 4:30 in the hospital, parents about the
Like I said, by 12 afternoon, he saw it online that Mohbad is dead. After being called 9 o'clock a.m. to go and report himself, he later saw it afternoon online. They did not tell him online 12 that Mohbad is dead, according to the driver.
One single protest in the line of this thing, what I am waiting for, and what is important is this: all these things, this particular protest, we would have to ensure that it was. I don't want to say the good outside. It's going to be too heavy for social media. But we are going to ensure that we do the due diligence. But I can face Abuja. Lagos State. I can tell you for free. Ìgbà tí wọ́n gba kéèsì yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi ní zone 2 ni wọ́n pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀ mú wọ́n ti ẹ̀ láì díà wọ́n ti ẹ̀ support pé kí Mohbad máa they want Mohbad to get justice as fast as they can. Wọ́n speedily ni wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́. They only using one person in Abuja. And this time around we have to speak to them in Oga. Alaye, remove your hand from this case or something it will happen. We know all of them. I want to one the case here and they will be claiming they are not loyal to this. They are not loyal to the government. They are only doing somebody's bidding who claim is part of the government. Kotomo kawema shawo ema je ko ba joba won je. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ma carry weight yẹn le ka pariwo orúkọ wọn. Torí pariwo wọn ṣe ka pariwo ẹni. Some people will think you are not begging, you are telling them to do the right thing and open their eyes. Unte ma so ju yẹn lọ, wọ́n ba le rí ma so nbi. I the fire on. Iṣẹ́ ń lọ.
Bless you. Thank you. Just for Imole, can we have your submission, please?
Please, I just want to put this
Just for Imole. Okay, make your submission.
I agree the answer. Good afternoon. That Olokpa from where data Abuja, we need to drag that Olokpa. I will bring the map picture out. We need to drag that man. That man is working with Koni Baje. That Olokpa is working with Koni Baje. The man have rank in Abuja. The man is working with Koni Baje. I will post the map picture today. I will bring the picture out now. That Olokpa went there Abuja. So we need to drag that.
You have to be sure. Don't go post wrong person.
Person, now the person. We know the person. Go. I get rank.
What is the connection of the Olokpa to this case first before we go drag him? What is the connection first?
Now, Koni Baje, now introduce the Olokpa to Karimo. Koni Baje, now introduce the Olokpa to Karimo.
Hold on, it was the former commissioner of police. And it was not Koni Baje, it was a lady called Wunmi or something like that.
The one I'm talking is not the commissioner of. He has not even a commissioner. I don't want to talk much because, but when it's time, sir, you understand? Emma Wunmi, they take the 4 key persons. I don't know the 5th person. The 4 key persons have said it. One senior advocate, a king, a top police officer, and somebody in Lagos State government. The 5th person. This stuff they are yet to the intel. They are still tracking on that one. They want to know who the last person is. So, and they will know very soon before they send the report to the president. But if we want to make it fly, we add it with a protest because they want to finish Ashwaju. They want to finish the Baba's government, and we must not accept it. And if accepting it means that this is politics, I'm saying, people should know the difference in what I'm saying now. Because you people understand this kind of approach. This is a political approach, and you must understand. If you don't understand,
Mr. Yomi, we appreciate you, but don't let us go to that.
Don't go to opposition party.
Yes, please. So, let's keep it low. Let's keep it low. Keep it low, Benny.
I need gbogbo ìta ṣe inú ara ẹ ní kò yé yín ni mo yóò ti understand bó ṣe ń jà ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti sún lọ social media yàrá.
I understand.
Nítorí ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ṣe ń kí gbé pẹ̀lú ló yẹ kẹ́ gbà understand àgbẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ wo.
Thank you, Yomi. You've given me. I've got what you're saying already. I got it.
Yeah. Yes, Bobby. So, I'm not worried. Jeff for Imole, can we have you, please? Jeff for Imole, are you there or you're sleeping? I will drop you. People want to come up.
Imole was very upset. Maybe it's
okay, easy love. Can we have your submission, please? Easy love.
Come up.
Because the driver.
Let me bring him up.
The driver does not understand Yoruba like we do.
I gotta go now, guys. I'll join you guys later.
Okay, then. Thank you very much, Mr. Yomi.
All right.
Thank you, Yomi. God bless you.
Thank you. Mr. Yomi, thank you.
According to Mr. Sam Jojo, he said the driver does not understand Yoruba. And I can see that makes sense. That because assuming the driver understands Yoruba, it would have been compromised and
say something else because this is the first time you're speaking and no one recognizes him and stuff like that. That means we are still going to get the justice if they continue this, if the driver continue this way and lady that but the driver needs to be careful as well because now he's out and people have seen his face. You need to be careful and know who is who to talk to. Because I'm so happy today that the driver said the truth. What happened? To me, the driver has said the truth. And no one else has said all what the driver has said. They are all lying from the beginning to the end. And they, according to the autopsy that they went for, Baba, well done, no. I congratulate you again for the inconclusive. Unasate. I congratulate you, Baba. Congratulations on that as well. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Easy Love. Okay. King of the South, can we hear you, please?
Yeah, hello. I'm so sorry that I didn't come on time. I missed everything about the inquest. But what I heard from someone called me and told me that the autopsy came out inconclusive again. Uncertain. So now that I'm hearing uncertain, I think the best solution for this whole thing, and I felt so. Let me tell you guys, I had a very bad day today. It is sad that these people actually knows what are they avoiding within that autopsy that they don't want people to know about. I think if Baba would have done that autopsy in Ghana or somewhere outside Nigeria, I think what we need now is the public. I think the public we should do our own autopsy. If we can get the permission of Baba, the public can go and do their own autopsy. It can be in Ghana. Then Wunmi can send a representative. Baba can send a representative. The government can send a representative, and Baba can also send a representative, right? And everybody can be there in Ghana. And then the doctors that will do that stuff in Ghana, I don't think that it will bribe them. And what will happen is that they can just bring back that this thing. And the doctors, maybe we need an international should I call them? Is it physician that does the autopsy, or how do you call them? So we just need those that will do the autopsy. That will do the autopsy from different countries. That's the only way we are going to get the real result. Someone, if you know that from other country, it can be from. Is it possible for? I don't know. I don't understand.
Papa will accept that. I don't think so. I'm just saying I don't think so.
This is sad.
Even if he accepts that, public will not give their money again on that.
No, not to him now. It's not. This money is not going to. It's not going to him. I'm talking about the
He's
public.
not going to agree. Let's not waste our time. But we not agree.
There's something I want to ask a question again. She autopsy le go for any time on it. Okuni. I mean, uncertain none. The time to cook. Okay.
Mommy TV can you get him? Kiki Mashele. You know.
So now, what is the way? What is the way forward? What are they saying? Are you saying that they're just gonna go and bury Mohbad now that and the autopsy is still coming?
Like what?
So how can the thing that they took to abroad can be uncertain with that time too? Are we sure they took this thing to abroad?
They didn't.
The question you have to ask. That's
the question we need to ask.
They didn't. Because that's America. America has, the Western world has a whole lot of laboratory that give answers and give them the right way. You understand? They give answers and they give them the right way. There's nothing like inconclusive or all this.
Exactly.
These things.
And King of the South.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody dies today, if anybody die, you die of
Please, who remember one day that Baba was doing his show and they brought a request to come up and ask question. And I told Baba, I said, Baba, why didn't they give you the copy of this autopsy before they go to the court? That Baba has the right to know. She won't find
can you give me
again. Or what is it here? For 30 million, no be money small.
To ask them like the same way we ask the government which hospital did they go and do this autopsy. They need to tell us which hospital. They told us out of the country. They said it's in abroad. They sent it. They should tell us which abroad country they sent this thing.
This is what we need now.
We should ask those questions. Let them tell us.
The place. We will go ask the question ourselves. If not true, they take that to that place abroad.
Ask a question. What did the driver say? Please, can anybody help me? Please.
I think according to Sammy Jojo, the driver, let me just do a recap. According to Sammy Jojo, he said the driver said Wunmi and Mohbad did not start the fight at home. He said when they were going, at one point, in the place I will not call again because I don't know again. He said that's where they started the fight. They started arguing, but it was in Yoruba. So he did not know Yoruba. So he could not see what they were arguing. The argument till when they get to the show, Mohbad went on the show. And when they finished the show again, Mohbad came. With some soldiers escorting Mohbad back to the car. Some of these Agberos and boys wanted money from Mohbad, which I think Mohbad wanted to go to them, trying to open the door, and they were stopping him not to open the door. So later, Mohbad, I'm just doing a recap. Later, Mohbad and Wunmi started the fight again. They started arguing again, seriously. And he said this time around it was a serious argument to the point Wunmi pulled Mohbad's cloth on the neck like this. So they argued, and then Prime Boy, because the driver did not call him, he just said one of his friends was trying to stop them, was trying to tell them that you people should stop this argument, trying to calm Mohbad down, but Mohbad gets angry and he was punching that his friend. We all know it's Prime Boy. He was punching that his friend, and then the driver said upon that punching, that's where the glass break. And the driver said he saw a little bit of blood stain on the chair. That's where the glass break. And then they get home. Prime Boy went down the car, and then for them they went home. He said when they went home, all of them that were in that car that went home with Mohbad, he said all of them slept in that house. Darusha said he did not sleep in the house. Spenny said he did not sleep there. All of them said they did not sleep there. But according to the driver, he said all of them slept in that house. He said, in fact, he parked his car outside the door of the gate. He parked his car there. Nobody came out of the house. He said all of them slept there. And 3:00 a.m., that's Monday, early in the morning, because that's how I put it, Sunday midnight, 3:00 a.m., they went there and wake him up that he should take them to a pharmacist. They would want to go and buy drugs. But he told them that he is not going. So, and then again, Monday morning, around 11, according to the driver, he said Wunmi came out and asked him, are you still here? He said yes, because his car is broken, the glass. So Wunmi now went inside and they forwarded money to the driver to go and fix his car. And then he said Tuesday, 9:00 a.m., somebody was calling him, texting him, telling him to go and report himself to the police station. 9:00 a.m. that he should go and report himself to the police station. He said 2 times, but he ignored it because he did not know what he did for him to go and report himself to the police station. All of a sudden, by afternoon hour, he now saw Mohbad being posted that he is dead. Mohbad is dead. And he was like, someone that I carry, like how? What killed him? So that's how he was also asking himself question. That's just the recap for the driver part.
So thank you so much. You see, so so that contradicts everything everybody have ever said. You see, so Wunmi has still saying that she and Mohbad never had any fight. Oh my goodness. I'm just urging the Nigerian police to actually, look into this case again. they should look into this case again. And I think it's about time that if Baba can just give chance to the public and let this thing just go to the way of the public, let them take. And it's still not late.
Do you know that if Baba accept that we should do it, if they accepted that we can criminate Mohbad so that we'll be able to get the bone out, I think they can do it with the bone.
Yes, exactly. You understand? So if he can just get the last trial, if you really want to know what happened to Mohbad, my advice to him is to just, when it comes to this thing, to the autopsy, you shouldn't think about somebody coming to donate money again towards for them themselves to go and do the autopsy again. You should just give it to the public. Let the public go and represent and let him just send 1 or 2 person. Wunmi can send 1 or 2 person just for confidence sake, for confidential sake. You understand? Let's get to the root of this. Because if they bury Mohbad again, I think this whole case is going to stand on the autopsy, and and everything. These people are going to go free, and they're going to go free for the murder of this guy. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Let me tell you the truth. Okay. The problem that we have is both Wunmi's side, Baba's side, they have moles around them. You have to remember that part. So that is the biggest problem we have. Even if the public want to do it, even if Baba want to agree, they will not allow him to agree because there's a lot of moles around him. So that is why I'm telling you that is not even an option. They will not agree. They will not. It's the truth.
My own is if they did not agree, they should tell us which hospital they do that. They must tell us which hospital.
Thank you. I agree with you, Adama.
Because they told us they are taking the autopsy out of the country. So they should tell us which Europe country they go to the autopsy. We can't give us nonsense. They should tell us.
So, Adama, what if they come back and we find out that they actually did this autopsy in Nigeria?
Okay, now that time we will know what to drag them with, but they should tell us.
They might not even do it at all.
Maybe they might not even do it because this one they did not even tell us time because they are not on time of death. Because the government when they tell us time of death, everything. This one they did not even tell us, so they are telling us on a certain for where. No time of death, no nothing. Which kind of autopsy be this? They should tell us.
I want to stress on something, right? So I want to stress on something. There's something that just came to my mind. So if actually if somebody came at you said at 11 a.m. Monday morning to ask the driver for them to take for them to go and buy some medicine.
No, 3 a.m. Monday morning. They said the driver should take them to a pharmacist to go and buy medication.
So so when we make him out for the second time, he did not see Mohbad, right?
He did not see Mohbad. It's only Wunmi. According to him, he said it's only Wunmi that came and asked him, "Are you still here?" And he said, "Yes, my car is broken." So then Wunmi went inside and make this forward money for him. He did not see Mohbad.
Well, exactly. That means that Mohbad actually cried on Monday. With this thing, so if Mohbad cried on Monday, it means that this autopsy they keep doing. It seems that they are not doing it. They are not doing this autopsy. They just write something to bring inconclusive because it doesn't make sense. If they
to collaborate the driver message, even the doctor said when they bring Mohbad, his palm is already cold, like his teeth have closed, they cannot even open again. He asked them, what did you do to this guy? They said he just fainted. Which was on Tuesday? Yes, on Tuesday, according to the doctor. He said on Tuesday when they brought Mohbad. So the doctor still confirmed it's brought in dead because, in fact, it's not even new death. It's like, according to the doctor, he said like 3 hours. But we all know it's more than that. Because for the person's hand to be cold now, the palm to be pale, like pale. You know, when there is no blood again, the body became pale. That's not a 3 hours death. That's even more than 3 hours death. Someone has died in my hand like this. I hold the person like this. My first patient. I know when the death is just fresh, new, and when it's not fresh. What are these people saying? Mohbad died on Monday. That's why it's just spinning.
What about the saying that in the Corona inquest that I think someone said that it was whilst they were going and the driver said that, oh, but this he held his hand and said that, but it seems that he's dead. Did the driver confirm that?
I think that's not the same driver that took them to that hospital.
Oh, okay.
That's not the same driver. That's the different driver that took them to the hospital.
So why is it that he said they caught him on Tuesday?
On Tuesday, he said he was just receiving call. He should go and report himself. The driver we are talking about
report himself for what?
The show. He did not know why they were telling him to go and report himself. Tuesday AM, 9 AM. He did not know why they are telling him to go and report himself.
Then he should have confirmed the number. Who sent him that text? The question asked, who sent you the text?
He said it was an unknown number. So, and that's
an unknown number.
Possible. People can be sending unknown number and be tracing you. Because I think what they were trying to do before me, I'm just thinking, that maybe they wanted to put it on the driver's head. The driver now say, hey, no try ammo. Hey, that's why they now went to Prime Boy.
Yes.
That driver knows what's happened at 3 o'clock in that morning. He's just not.
You see the way he challenged them first to say everybody slept in that house.
But he knows exactly what happened. Exactly. That's why he's challenging them that everybody slept in the house.
Everybody slept in that house. Nobody came out. All of them that be lying that I did not sleep there. That I wish I did not sleep there. They called me and Spendy, I did not sleep there. This one I did not sleep here. They called me. I went out. The driver said all of them were there. Nobody went out.
So the other was there spending lifestyle that said he was drunk. All of them, they're lie.
They were in that house.
I think according to Lifestyle, right? Lifestyle said he also came down by 2 a.m. I think 2 or 3 a.m. and they were dressing Mohbad. They were dressing. I think DJ Bami was dressing Mohbad's hand, and then he asked Mohbad what happened to his hand, and they said he asked the guys were the one that said, oh, it was a fight between him and Prime Boy, and then but he left the next day.
They're all liars.
Monday.
They're all liars.
They are all liars.
Me, I don't know about you, my sister.
He said Mo saw him when he wear his cloth, his bag, and Mo said like boy like this. Why would Mo?
Which was in the morning. He said it was in the morning.
Out. Why did Mohbad not go out to meet the driver and say you are still here? Because Mohbad was the one that booked the driver. So why did he not go out? Why is it with me that went out?
It's all lie. They're all lies.
But we'll start by asking these people first that conduct that autopsy. Baba,
yes,
they should tell us which hospital. They should tell us which hospital they conducted that thing, which country they conducted it. Now we'll start with them first.
Yes, I agree.
These boys.
I agree.
Because these results they give us today, the government autopsy step is even better because at least they give us nurse, they make we go jail loss, they give us spend the joint. Baba